Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Peace in Ologbo as the Itekiris leader bowed to the Oba of Benin's authority. Peace has returned to the Ologbo community after several crises over supremacy struggle that ensured between the Benins and the Itekiris, that are the main tribes residing in the community of Ologbo. The Supreme's struggles that lasted for several weeks led to the killings of some indigents and left numerous property destroyed. The indigenous houses were strongly rooted to dust, while the palace of the energy of the Benin was also affected, as many vehicles in the Energies Palace were demolished. The people who were eyewitnesses to the development said that the culprits were the Itekiris because they were coming through the waterways, and after their evil deeds, they also went back through the waterways. And no one else could be as smart to pass through the waterways as the Itekiris. As the matter grew worse, the Oba of Benin, the second speaker to the right authority, who immediately developed military operatives to the community to ensure peace and underline the communities, and after the several peace meetings were led in the community of Benins, in the Benin City metropolis and the Ologbo community itself. Several orientations were raised in order to place everyone to where they belong. The bone of contention was that the Itekiris were seeking themselves as the direct persons to the treasury of the land, which is found in the oil-rich area and the riverine area, and in any reformation, the Benins are the right owner to that treasury and the land because they are the right indigenes of the land. Last week, Friday, the Oba of Benin organized a meeting in which the Benin Council of Elders sat to discuss how to enumerate and schedule that the Ologbos through this, and the Itekiris of Warri, Prince Johnson Atorishe, who was the head of the Itekiris, was called to order, and the attention of the Ologbo too was sorted, in which the two authorities agreed to elaborate any form of amnesty between the two people. And even after then, the peace has been abruptly restored to this community, as the Itekiris accepted the supremacy of the Oba of Benin. Even Prince Johnson Atorishe, the Esheriche of Warri, accepted the fact that he is not the direct ruler of in Ologbo, but the leader of the Itekiris, who are his people, who originally belongs to Delta State, but have migrated to that region when we had the old Bende together. Conclusively, the Benin in the community and the Itekiris should embrace peace if there is aminosity in the community. It's dialogue that will surely prevail over war. So they should both see themselves as brothers. And again, the Oba of Benin should also create boundaries between the two tribes, just as he has resoluted in the Amogbo and the Obamni community that brought their land's crisis to an end. I strongly believe that if the Benin knows their boundaries and the Itekiris won't intrude. Likewise, if the Itekiris know their boundaries, the Benin won't intrude. Thus, the whole point of this is be considerate and be oblivious to the tribes in Ologbo. And the purpose of this is that there is a future for both communities, so they should work together as one. The Itekiris and the Benins in that area have promised to abide by the rule and by the decree set by the Oba of Benin. Thus, peace has returned to the people of both the Ologbos and the Benin, and the Ologbos in Benin and the Itekiris who resides in the area. Well, everyone, the Oba of Benin is at it again, a man of peace, a man of tranquility, a man who is always looking out for his people and always there to make sure that there is peace every time, anytime in the community. The Oba of Benin is one man that, he doesn't wait for the government. He doesn't wait for anybody to come, to talk or to say this or that. He acts quickly. There are instances, not to mention but a few. If you follow my previous news, you can listen to the one of last week where the Oba of Benin was to go there and settle the issues that have been going on. We learned that there have been a lot of destruction of lands and property, and a few people were killed. Yeah, the Itekiris will come, like they were saying, according to the news, will come and cause trouble in the land and go. The reason for this struggle was because there was a recent oil found in the plot of land, and so the Itekiris and the Benins have been living in peace and harmony prior to the oil being found in that area of land. When they found that that vast area of land was rich in oil, and very soon, the government will start exploring, and whoever are the leaders will be consulted, and treaties will be given to them, and there will be some form of resources. The trouble started. Now so they can start with the fight. They destroy property, destroy people's house and everything. It continued for several weeks, So, however, the matter got to the Oba of Benin. As soon as the Oba of Benin hear the matter, say, why not they fight now? Well, I don't live in this land for over 200 years. So the Oba of Benin quickly set up a meeting between the Itekiris and the leader that lives there, the Benin leader that lives in that area. And so this meeting was held yesterday, where the Oba of Benin called the two people together and said, you've been living together for over 200 years. And the Prince Johnson Atorishe is the head of the Itekiris that hail from Warri. Remember that the Benin city we have now, the Edo state and Delta state used to be one state together. But in the time of Babangida, that was when they splitted, then old Bende state was splitted in two. And we have the Delta and the Edo state. The Delta state now comprises of the Ijos, the Itekiris, and the Urubos. We still have Itekiris in Delta, but some of the Itekiris, however, because they've been living together and it's been one state, stayed back after the separation of the two states. They've been living quite in peace and harmony. They've been love and tranquility. But you know what they talk? They say money is the root of all evil. Money is the root of all evil. I know some of my people will remember that song. So as soon as they discovered that there was MONEY, you know what that means? Money, or OIL, oil. As soon as they discovered crude oil and they said, crude oil has been discovered in this land, as incidentally the land was being shared at this time with the Benins and the Itekiris who has resided there even after the division of the states, the old Bende state. They stayed back, and even after the division of the two states, they stayed back, and they've been living in peace. They have intermarried. A lot of them have both in-laws, their children are together, if you get what I mean, because there's a lot of marriage in between. They trade together, they live well, the peaceful community, but as soon as oil joined the matter, my brother, now wow, now so we can't see people, all men can't they behave funny, so the Oba of Benin had to step in. Remember, this Oba also stepped in when there was killing and rampant destruction in the land, when we had cult boys carrying out activities. Immediately the Oba sent for the Sakaba boys, and these were the people who kind of restored peace. The Oba is a man of peace, and he looks out for his people. What more can I say about this Oba of Benin? He's a great man. You can see his track record. You can see evidences that he's somebody that always wants Benin to live in peace, unity, and to move forward, and so much progress in the land. You can see for yourself. Even the other time when there were girls being, being pimped, sent to Italy and to other European countries for pimping, this man also, liberated them, because some of them took oaths that, caused them to be binded. So the Oba of Benin has been has track record of making sure that his terrain, the people he's looking after, are well looked after. I want to say here that he's a monarch worthy of emanation, because he's not just one of those monarchs that just sits down and just collect treaties from the land, from the people, from the government. No, he works. I mean, you can see his track record, to mention but a few things he has done, of which the Benin people can attest to it. Yeah, so guys, I would like to hear your take on this matter. Please like, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. I want to say to the Oba of Benin, well done. You are a great man. Well done for doing, putting these measures of peace in place. Have a lovely day. God bless. Please don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe, click on the notification button, and have a blessed day. Bye.